Good morning. Well, it's a Sunday and makes me think that we've got a whole week ahead of us again now. Work, we got rows, we got stress, we got anxiety, we're depressed about things that happened last week, we're anxious about things that are going to attack us this week, and we are worried about all these wonderful things that we worry about on a day-to-day basis. But the most important thing here is to think, well, tomorrow's just another day. So just take 10 minutes out of your day today to sit down calmly and just think, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen to me next week? In my circumstances, my financial circumstances, my relationship circumstances, my depression state, my anxiety state, what is the worst possible thing that could have happened to me this week? And then think to yourself, is that really going to happen? Is it? Is it really going to happen? And as I've said before, don't worry, it's okay not to feel okay. Sometimes these things are more than what they are. Things can build and build and build and build up. And we just need to take stock sometimes, don't we? When we go to the larder every week, or our store cupboard, and we want a food shop, what do? We have a look what's in the cupboard. And we think, yeah, well, I need this and I need that. And we take stock of what's there, so we don't overbuy and we don't underbuy. The last thing we want to do is keep going down to a local shop, if you've got one. We have in the UK, we've got supermarkets, and we've also got local shops as well. So, you know, our local one is Spa. You know, we go down to Spa and it's nearly 5% dearer in there than what it is in the supermarket. Well, the last thing we want to do is spend more money on things that we could have picked up. All sounds really simple, really, doesn't it? But I know it's not, because I've been there. I know how difficult it is to set these plans, and you put all these plans in motion. You get a little notebook, which is ideal actually, and a pen, and you write down your plans. You write down your financial planning for the week. This is what's going out, this is what's coming in. And then if things don't go to plan, you start to get anxious and get upset and think, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And then the cycle starts again. And the thing is with this is to stop that cycle starting again. So you can write down as many plans as you want. It's good to plan. What I'm saying is it's good to have a plan. What I'm saying to you is it's also good to keep it in your mind that you have to be flexible and things will change. No matter how good you are and how strong you are in your mind, these things that you've written down on a Sunday are inevitably going to change during the week. And what you've got to be is flexible, and you've got to understand that, you know, whether it's a financial thing or whether it's an anxiety thing, whether it's a trip that doesn't come off, whether it is you trip over and break an ankle or sprain a muscle, or these things are all unplanned. But we have to have contingencies in place, and we have to be flexible with these things and deal with them as they happen. That's all I'm trying to say, is deal with them as they happen. And that's harder said than done sometimes, but it's something that really squashes anxiety in its tracks. So, like those cars just flying past underneath me as I was walking over this bridge there with Marty, they've all got a destination in mind, otherwise they wouldn't be on the road. And they've all got focus, they all know where they're going, what they're doing. And the problem is when you start worrying about what's going to happen on that road, what's going to happen in my destination. I'm panicking to get somewhere There's people there rushing somewhere to get to somewhere because they've got to do something important. There's other people just leisurely taking a drive. There's other people going to work, possibly on a Sunday. Not everybody's got the luxury of having a Sunday off. There's people going to the gym, and life just goes rushing past you like that sometimes. And what I'm saying is, just take 10 minutes out, stand there with your eyes closed, sit down with your eyes closed, and just allow the world to drive past you and think, what's the worst possible thing that could happen to me today in this situation? And is it going to happen? And do I feel like as if it's taking control of me, or should I take control of it? So take control of it if you can. And if you can't take control of it, or you feel as if you can't take control of it, do what you can to get a grasp of it, and just think to yourself, if I allow this to keep building, it's just going to get worse, and I'm going to feel worse, and the worse I feel, the more anxious I'm going to get, and then the spiral starts again. I might be thinking I'm talking a lot of bull, but I'm just talking from experience. This is just me talking off my chest. I don't script nothing. This is what I like. Wish I could get out on the bike today and do that. Planned a little hour out on my bike today, but I woke up this morning. Molly was feeling really sad. She's been depressed for the last couple of days. She's been nesting. So I thought, no, she's important. She's more important to me than getting out on a push bike. So I thought I'd bring her for a nice long country walk that I'm on. And hopefully Molly will be a bit more cheerful when we get back. I'm actually on the way up to the cemetery to visit my mother and father's grave. Because I lost Mum 3 years ago. But it's nice to pop up here. It's a good 1.5 mile walk from the house. So by the time I return, it's 3 miles, 5k. It's a good walk. It's good for me. It's good for the dog, and it's a wonderful day. And why not get out on this sunny day after all that rain we've had? So to cut the long story short, don't worry if things change that you've planned. Adapt to the situation that you're in. Adapt to change. Allow things to happen as they naturally happen, and deal with them each day at a time. That's what I do. I wake up this morning, and first thing I said, if you've seen my mantra before, that whatever the world throws at me today, I'm willing to accept that, because it can't be any worse than what happened to me yesterday. So no, nothing happened to me yesterday, so that's even better. But yeah, accept the things you can change, accept the things you can't change, be willing to adapt. Okay, we're going to have a look at this field now, and I'm just going to take 5 minutes just to stand here and just watch the world go by. That's what I do. Let me just see if I can find a nice spot without falling into a big muddy puddle. There's a lovely mountain over there that I want to paint, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back. I've got loads of plans today that have changed, so I'm just going to adapt to the situation and do what I have to do, and if I can't do it today, I'm not going to worry about it until tomorrow. I live each day as it comes. That's what I do personally. I can't worry about yesterday because that's depression, and I certainly can't worry about tomorrow because that's anxiety. So the only way to eliminate anxiety and depression in my mind state is to live the day and deal with the day. And there we are. So we've reached the cemetery. I'm just going to pop in and see my mum and my dad. my sister and my nan, because they're buried here as well. And I'll be back later on this afternoon, where I shall be having a look at my board in the gym and going through what I've eaten today and what my plans have been, really, as far as fitness is concerned. So I'll see you then. Bye. So my dad, age 75 when he passed away. My mum was 85. I'm gonna have to come up and put some flowers on the grave because they're looking a little bit worse for wear. Get off there, Marty. I was here a few weeks ago, so obviously the wind and the rain have got to him. I'm gonna have to sort that out before I go on holiday, because I'm off to Tenerife soon. Just gonna go and visit my sister and my nan now. That's my sister, 53 to 55. Yeah, she's only little. And my nan was 1886 to 1964, so my nan actually seen me born, which was nice. You know, Nan? And I was 1 year old when she died. But I always come up here on a regular basis to see them. So I'm in my little shed now. This is where I do all my orders and things for YouTube, sell all my products. So I hope you enjoyed that walk with me, and hopefully you'll take a little bit of what I said on board, and if you don't, then don't worry about it. At the end of the day, it's just me waffling. So I'll catch you on the next video when I'll go through my board, etc. I'll see you then. Bye.